Is it possible for a 22-year-old college dropout to build the world's first online entrepreneurship university, where the students not only graduate with a degree, but also with a fully profitable online business doing over 6 figures per year? Even though universities usually have centuries of backed up proof, investors, and accreditation. However, what I do have is 5 years of experience of starting and running and growing online businesses, a team of 3 amazing people, and, well, a dream. I know it might sound ridiculous. I know it is scary. Just saying it out loud feels scary, and I feel a bit delusional, but, well, if you're watching this, then you're most likely delusional yourself, so you will understand. Entrepreneurship changed my life. Well, I was a refugee actually. Me and my family moved from Syria to Sweden at the age of 9 when I was 9. And well, our life was difficult and hard, as you can probably imagine. If you and your family had to go to a different continent and start over from zero, you would probably struggle, right? So yeah, as you can imagine, it was a bit tough for us. So from a young age, I was looking for ways out, solutions, ways to make life easier and more enjoyable. The answer for me first was, well, become a professional football player. So football was my life and my identity up until the age of 18, when I decided that, fuck, I don't actually enjoy living this life. When I understood, I was playing at a super high level, and I understood that maybe that's not the life that I actually wanted. So I had to give up on football, or I chose to, I guess. So I started looking for other ways, and I noticed that, well, the first most logical thing was to study and, you know, get a degree, a high-paying job, become a lawyer, an accountant. But just doing the math real quick, I realized that that wasn't actually going to help me live the life that I wanted to live, let alone retire my parents, help them out financially, pay off loans, debts, or anything even remotely close, even within a remotely close of a short time frame. Studying law school alone takes 5 years, so that wasn't an option, and I was still in high school. So I started looking online. I saw all these business models online, and I saw that, well, you can make money online basically. After 2 years of failing and almost giving up, and then investing into a course and mentorship and actually making money online, yada yada yada, I actually ended up, well, making money online, and I have been doing so now for the last 4 years. I've not made anything less than a full-time income online on my own, with no formal degree, with no investors. As you can probably imagine, I was not rich either, and my parents are not entrepreneurial. In fact, they were actually against it. I'm from the Middle East. If you know anything about that, they want us to become doctors and engineers. That's pretty much all. Well, that's the social norms there. With that being said, entrepreneurship, online entrepreneurship, changed my life. It changed, well, I hope I've been able to help my family out financially in some ways, not all the ways that I would have imagined and wished that I was able to, but in some ways, for example, last year I was actually able to pay fully for everything, including the flights, the cabs, the Airbnbs, etc., to fly my parents out to Italy, where I was spending a month there living in south of Italy. And I decided that, hey, let's celebrate mom's birthday, well, in Italy instead. So things like that, just to make life more enjoyable for, well, especially my parents, who had to go through a lot to actually raise us in those difficult circumstances. All that being said, I realized that making money online is not just about making money online. It's not just a job. It's not just a career path. It's actually the way of living. It's the best way of living, in my opinion, obviously. Making money online is the best way of improving yourself as a person, getting to know yourself, because of all the challenges that you will have to face. You will have to develop a specific character. You will get to know yourself better than any self-improvement book, guru, or course that you can ever buy or have it. Becoming an entrepreneur and building your own business will allow you to do that. But again, making money online specifically and building an online business allows you to have financial, locational, and time freedom if done correctly, which then allows you to support your family, support your future family, save up to support whoever it is you want to support aside from yourself. You get to actually build a life for yourself and of your own to, well, build and achieve your dreams. And that's exactly why I'm building TU, the Entrepreneurship University. The goal and the vision is to build the world's first university where you can actually study online entrepreneurship specifically for 3 to 4 to 5 years and actually get a legitimate degree afterwards in entrepreneurship. And not only do you get the degree, you also graduate with a fully profitable business. Whatever business you start and whatever money you make throughout those 3, 4, 5 years, you get to keep. Those are yours. That's the vision, that's the goal, that's the dream. Again, online entrepreneurship changed my life, changed my family's life, and now I've made it my life's mission to share this beautiful thing and share it with those who are ambitious, delusional, and hardworking idiots who are willing to go above and beyond for themselves, for their future, for their families, and well, they just hate the fact that they just don't see themselves settling for average. They don't see themselves working for someone else. They don't see themselves following someone else's schedule. TU is for the young, hungry men who's just about to graduate from high school. Maybe your parents can fund something like this. Or maybe you're a professional from, well, you've already been working like a lawyer or an accountant and you just realize that being in a cubicle for 4 years is not exactly what you want to do with the rest of your life. And you know somewhere deep down that becoming an entrepreneur is and has always been the thing that you wanted to do, okay? The Entrepreneurship University is not going to be something scammy or gimmicky or chasing trends. It's all going to be based on human psychology, based on real fundamentals and frameworks that will apply and always apply for you so you can take advantage of and build something real, something sustainable, something that you can actually, well, take with you and grow even further or sell in the future if that's something that you're looking to do. And here's the thing, yes, it is scary. Yes, I don't know if I will be able to do it. Well, actually that's a lie. I keep telling myself that I know I will do it. So yes, maybe I'm lying to myself. I don't know, but who cares? I'm, again, delusional. And I feel like that's also what you have to be sometimes if you're chasing big goals. But there are thousands of other universities out there in the world, right? So why can't there be 1,001? That's my logic, at least. So I do want to build this. I'm going to dedicate my whole life into building this. And I'm going to be documenting everything with you here online and sharing everything. I'm actually getting chills. I'm sorry. I'll be sharing everything with you. The ups, the downs, the first cohort of students, the first intakes, the first failures of failing to advertise this and get it out there, the failures of, I don't know, let's say the first year or so, or the failures that I've already started taking. Well, I've already failed a bit before I started recording this, to be honest. I'm also going to share with you the wins, obviously, the wins of the students, of the transformations, of the what's going on behind the scenes, and just keep you in the loop of everything, okay? Feel free to drop any questions that you have. If you have any ideas of how to make this process a bit easier, if you have any ideas of, well, how to get an accreditation for less than $500,000, then that would be cool as well. If you know any people, I'm more than happy to get connected with them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's me, and that's my goal, that's my vision, that's why I'm doing it. And stick around and I'll see you around.